Welcome to Merundoi.
Wait, were you really telling me, Benecia? Bryan calling them two Venezuelans every day and harassing them?
See, since they moved into Ignatius' apartment, he's threatening them. Shelly, they're scared. Ellos están tan asustados.
Alright. I know what I'm gonna do.
You're calling Bryan?
Nah, the police.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Sergeant Murray, Shelly.
How may I assist you, Mrs. Thomas?
I'm calling to make a report.
Okay, I'm listening.
Bryan had two Venezuelans living at his house, and he was taking advantage of them. They end up in Merundoi because Bryan get involved in some business with some big man.
Oh.
He holding on to the people documents, and there are allegations that this big man organization trafficking people.
Trafficking?
Yes, but I really calling to report Bryan because he harassing and threatening the two people that we rescued from the house. They're staying in one of Ignatius' properties.
Okay, noted. Look, we will question Bryan.
And another thing, Ignatius' nephew Alonzo,
What has he done?
matter of fact, he was in a relationship with Benecia and he tortured and harassed she till she lose she baby.
What?
As far as I'm concerned, you need to speak with both of them.
Okay, Mrs. Thomas. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We will move in on it right away. Does Benecia want to report Alonzo?
Talk to she. Look, Benecia, talk to Sergeant Murray.
Hola.
Good afternoon, Miss Benecia. So, what happened between you and Alonzo?
Much abuse, Sergeant Murray. I was so stressed out and I lost my baby.
Did he physically assault you?
See? He slapped me, pushed me, threatened me.
Sounds like domestic violence. Okay. Are you willing to come to the station to make an official report?
See?
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Come in as soon as possible.
Gracias.
Let me speak to Shelly.
Shelly, look.
Yes, Sergeant Murray.
We're going to look for both of these fellas now. Benecia said she wants to make a report, so bring her down to the station.
Right away, Sergeant Murray.
Already active in the system, so I already explained her she won't be getting a new report.
Alonzo Thomas and Bryan Freitas, I've been receiving some disturbing reports about you.
Sergeant Murray, with all due respect, I don't know what Shelly tell you, but she's a vindictive woman.
Alonzo, we've received report that you are abusive and assaulted one Benecia Martinez. What do you have to say?
I ain't gonna deny anything. We had a rough relationship.
And you assaulted her?
Well, I slapped and maybe push her.
Do you think this is in any way related to her losing her baby?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, well, we are investigating a report of domestic violence against you. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Now you, Bryan, we've received reports that you and Alonzo are involved in an illegal business involving trafficking of Venezuelans. Care to elaborate on that?
Sergeant Murray, this big man just tell me he need help in hiring some Venezuelan. That's all. I don't know what else the big man does do.
Alonzo, can you reveal the identity of this big man Bryan made reference to?
All I know is what Bryan tell me.
And all I know is what the big man tell me.
What's his name?
Look, I ain't no snitch.
Look, I am going to write down a name on this paper here.
Already explained her she won't be getting a new report.
There. Is that the man?
Look, Sergeant Murray, this is dangerous people we dealing with, you know. Please, I don't want to be accused of snitching.
We have heard various reports about this man and his dealings. He allegedly exploits Venezuelans and is reportedly involved in several other shady business practices. These are serious allegations.
Sergeant Murray, I swear, all I know is what this big man tell me. I ain't know nothing about no shady business dealings.
But weren't the two Venezuelans staying at your house trafficked? And isn't it true that you're harassing them?
So wait, 1 or 2 phone calls is harassment?
So you admit you did call them?
It's not nothing like that, Sergeant Murray. Look, please, I can't go to jail. I got me cheering them, buddy.
Bryan, there are consequences to your actions. The Venezuelans have already reported that you took their documents and they were being forced to work with little or no pay.
What is this?
Sergeant Murray, all I was asked to do was to find people to work. I didn't know it was so deep.
But you must have had some suspicions, Alonzo.
All I do was try to get people.
Sergeant Murray, look, please. I'm begging you, please, man.
Bryan, Trafficking in persons is a serious crime. The fact that you withheld those Venezuelans' documents tells us that you knew what was going on in this business with the big man.
Sergeant Murray, please. I'm begging you, please. I got me cheering them, buddy. I got me cheering them.
Bryan De Freitas and Alonzo Thomas, you are under arrest.
You have been listening to today's episode of Merundoi.